Hi, welcome back to GMS. Joining me today is Kirill.
Yeah.
What's
Here
it,
I am.
Kirill? Like some people
Actually,
say.
just K. People call me K,
K?
now. Yeah, just K.
And the video that I just showed, what did you have to do with it? Were you an organizer?
No, it's not just an organizer. We're doing media production. What we're trying to do, we want to highlight the best parties for electronic music here in Dubai. And we did this video for Mishka and Kev, our friends from Avenue. They were playing on Barbary. And we want to do something like Boiler Room, because this niche is not taken, and that would be really cool if someone would do it, and that's why we're doing it.
So how did you start in music?
It's very simple. When I was a kid, I used to listen to classical music since small age, and then while I was growing, I was listening to music, so it's a very essential thing for me. I used to listen music when I was small, and I'm listening music now, and it's always expanding. I think it's just a passion to expand, to hear something new, to hear new sounds, to do something by myself, to visit parties with new sound as well, to meet new people who are very different, because I really believe that musical taste describes a person. Because if you go to a drum and bass place, you'll see people who are acting alike. They're very kind of unique for their musical scene, you know. And if you go to psytrance, there is different people as well. If you go to techno, you will meet a specific people as well who act in kind of the same way, and that's very weird. I believe that music is actually have something on consciousness. It actually works with consciousness and makes people act in a specific way, more aggressive if people are listening to hard music, less aggressive if they're listening to lo-fi. So I don't know.
So what do you listen to, and how do you?
I listen to everything. Right now it's mainly techno and psytech. Psytech is my favorite. Stan Kolev is amazing guy, and I really recommend listening to him. And there's a few other artists like Pavel Petrov. He's doing great thing. Maxim Dark. I don't know, it's always changing. Like 1 month I'm listening to one thing, because like last month I was listening pure house, like old school house of 1988, 1992, like really old tracks, and I enjoyed it. Then I was listening to hip hop, especially grimish kind of, you know, the British one. And now it's techno. But I'm getting bored, to be honest, because I go to parties, and every time I go I listen to techno.
It is part of your job then.
Yeah, it's part of my job, so I want to hear something new. So I think next step I will go like really hardcore, like dark hardcore, electronic hardcore, crazy
So
thing.
distorted bass, like all in,
Yeah,
all distortion.
amazing, best. It's like psytrance, but not, you know, like psytrance is also like.
So speaking of your job,
Mm.
what's the process exactly? Like, what do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
producer. I get the guys together and I give them job, and we're doing different stuff. Now we have one video clip for one of the songs for one guy. We do short promos for parties, and we're filming DJ sets in a boiler room kind of style thing. So yeah, that's our main thing. But besides that, we also throw parties. So now we're having our first party on November 15th. That will be industrial techno, most likely, we see. And I hope it will be really cool. So we're trying to expand on everything, because we also work on decorations. I have artists who work on decorations. I have architects who are working on installations. So many things.
So as Syn7rome, do you see it as a company?
I don't. I think it's a collective. Mainly, it's a collective of people with passion, with people who actually want to do changes in culture, in arts, you know, in music, and we just help each other, and we're trying to do something cool. That's it, you know. And we're trying to get money out of it. Obviously, you know, like if I'm organizing something and I have like 2 cameramen, I have one guy who will edit. Obviously, I will try to make my best that these guys who did their work with passion get the money, you know. That's also important. I can't deny it. And same thing with all those people who are working on art. Yeah, I'm doing my best, and for myself as well, as the guy who tries to push it forward, to see the, like, to show the future vision. It works pretty well now, you know.
Where would you see yourself and the collective, I would like to call it, in like 2-3 years?
2-3 years?
Yeah.
All over the world.
Oh, really? That far?
Yes.
How so? Or like how, like in the same influence, like just influencing people and getting people.
Yes, just to make it known, because everyone wants to help everyone. Like I really believe that by human nature we're all good and we are keen to cooperate with each other to do something great. If you create a collective mind, that actually has an idea of helping each other, it will work out. See, for example, now you're doing your podcast. That would be great if you had like team of people who would actually like to do podcasts as well, and you wouldn't be alone. You would produce much more better, and much more faster than you're doing right now. True, and same thing with people who are doing music. They could become more like. They could become more famous, they would be much more known, if there was media crew around them that would actually push their music forward.
So, saying that you want to be worldwide, have you had like any potential opportunities for that? Besides Russia, of course, since you know like the artists there.
Maybe. Well, obviously, also here, I know all the scene here.
No, I mean
like
outside, like as you said, worldwide.
In worldwide, yeah, sure. I have a friend now, a great friend, my brother Anthony, who had a very nice club in Stockholm, who came here he ended up to be here. And he helped us a lot, to be honest, with Syn7rome. He's the reason why we're throwing a party, because he's a great DJ. And obviously he knows a scene in Europe as well. He played with a lot of big names in Ibiza, in Stockholm itself. He was the one who made the first video set of Boris Breha. So you don't know Boris Breha? Then you don't know a big part of electronic music, to be honest. Very talented guy. He's the most booked artist now for electronic music in Europe. He's wearing a mask and he has a very, very weird style. I can't even... It's techno, but it's not techno. It's very multi-genred, very beautiful. I like the guy.
Besides techno and electronic music, who would you listen to more in hip hop or like in pop or R&B? Do you focus when you have your playlist on your phone? Is it mainly like techno or electronic music, or do you have like hip hop?
Obviously
a few songs?
Not. It's everything.
Who do you
I love
listen
Dua
to?
Lipa. She's cool. Dua Lipa is cool. Dua Lipa, she's cool. She's very cool.
Who else?
I love Justin Bieber. He's also cool.
His new songs, right? Of course.
Even his old songs. He just came in a scene. 18 years old boy, and he changed everything. Million of people are going to his concert.
I was gonna have this segment on the show where I tell people like what's an unpopular opinion on music. Maybe that's yours. I think there's no need to ask you. It's that Justin Bieber is actually.
He's very cool. He's very cool.
Go on. Yeah,
he's doing a good quality music. Good quality. It's good quality.
I could argue that like for songs now, but like back then, no.
You can't deny it. It is a good quality. It's mastered in a very good way, and people liked it. There is a reason why people liked it. It means that it's good. I don't listen to him personally like every time.
Appreciate and you're like
I'm like, yes, amazing, cool. But in hip hop, I'm more specific because I really love hip hop. I love Cult of Dawn. I love an old school hip hop like Wu-Tang Clan. Obviously, they're coming here actually.
Oh yeah, so they're coming to Seoul, right?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I love 50 Cent. I don't like Eminem though. I don't like Eminem. Sorry for every Eminem fan. I don't like Eminem. Like he's not my type.
Why so?
I don't know. I feel like when he was a Slim Shady. He was Slim Shady. He was cool.
But right now,
but when he became Eminem, he got this big ego of like, oh, I'm so cool. He became shit.
Who else do you hate?
I don't hate.
I mean, who else?
I don't hate. I don't discriminate.
Like?
I don't discriminate.
Who else do you not like, or who else would you like skip their songs if it came up?
I don't have, and only Eminem.
Only Eminem. That bad.
No, like this is the only thing that comes up in my head. Maybe there is as well more, but I'm not keeping them in my consciousness. I don't want to fill up my consciousness with garbage.
Turning to Syn7rome before we go,
Uh-huh.
what do you have coming up?
There is a lot of things to share. First of all, we have our YouTube channel where we posted one video only, but we already have few that are ready, but we just don't have time to upload them. And then I would like, to people. I would like people to come to all of these underground events like Deep Tribe, like 1111 by Agartha Doras, and come to this underground clubs. Listen to new music.
When are their dates?
I will start with my party.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will start from the first one. First one is 7th of November. It's Deep Tribe. Come to Deep Tribe. The second one will be 15th of November. That would be my party, Syn7rome, at Industrial Avenue.
What are the locations for Deep Tribe and
Deep Tribe is Scorpius, Palm Jumeirah, and for Syn7rome, it's Industrial Avenue in Westin Hotel.
Not bad. Before we go, I have one final question.
Mm.
I've asked this to every guest till now.
Mm-hmm.
The name of the show is Generic Music Show.
Okay.
I want to change it.
Okay.
Do you have anything in mind?
Yes.
Go
Yes, music show.
What? Maybe onto something.
No, I actually love your name. Genetic music
Generic.
show.
It's not genetics. Genetic.
Genetic?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's
Generic.
bad. Genetic is better. You think it sounds
Genetic,
cooler?
like in genes, yeah, it's like wow.
What?
Because we know, I have a theory. I really want to go study genetics right now. I came with this idea like a few months ago, and I'm probably doing it for sure once I'm done with Syn7rome, because I believe that first of all, our consciousness exists in our genes, most probably, because we can't catch it in our brain, so maybe it can exist in genes. And second, that for sure music affect genes much, just look like if you put metals on a pot and then you play music, it gets to different shapes. Imagine what is happening to you when you're in a festival and you have a lot of music around you, very loud, when the bass is hard. What is happening?
That's actually powerful.
We don't know.
Kirill, thanks for this TED talk about music. It was really, really, really motivational, really powerful stuff.
We need to do more. We need to do more, and I'm here to support you. I hope you won't stop. I really believe in you.
I'll
you
never
have all my
stop.
support. Anytime you need guests. It's either like I can bring my friends who are part of the scene, or I can come again and we can redo it and do something cool too.
You know what? Thanks for coming, man. Really appreciate it again. And I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.